Hello and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers. And I have waited overnight, standing here on my Warthog's wing for this beautiful shot. We have the sun rising, we got the Warthog being illuminated at the edge of a cliff, and we've got the moon in the background beautifully hanging in the sky. And today, it is time to scout the desert. There are several things we need to see, as if we pull back here to get an idea of what we're going to do today. Where we are, down on that cliff right there in the center of the screen, there is the desert, and it is split into two halves by this water feature down the center. To the north, we have the ROS, which is their main enemies from Agoracet War. And at the south, we have the, what are they called? The DRA. They are the Desert Raiders Alliance, or I believe that's the name. And they have the, I believe, the only lithium in the entire world is under their control at two different locations. So I would like to scout one lithium location, which I believe, I've got the map open on my other monitor here. One lithium location is here, and one lithium location is here. So I gotta fly over to that and check it, fly back. And there's the other thing that's important to check, is there is a gold deposit up here in the north where the ROS are defending it. And that is the only terrestrial gold on the entire map. So if I want to have easy gold mining, it has to be there. Otherwise, I have to go and drill it off the bottom of the ocean, which is very, very annoying. So as such, we're going to hop in the plane here, and we're going to take off. And let's go get some scouting done. As I think the first thing to do would be to turn north, hit that gold, fly back south, check out the aluminum, and then while we are heading back towards base, check out the other aluminum. Not aluminum, lithium. What am I saying? Although, we do not want to deal with that scout there, so we are going to turn to the west and fly this way for at least a little bit, and get ourselves into a nice cruise control here, and go for a flight. Now, there's going to be several portions of this episode where I cut it out, because there's literally nothing to do besides fly across the desert. But all of the important action bits, I guarantee you'll see. Now, I'm wondering about my route. I'm just looking at it and thinking about it. Obviously, the lithium right over there is the closest one to me right now. But it's also the one that's still in darkness. Ooh, escorts. Ooh. The scouts moving in on the escorts. Ooh, geez. Okay. Hopefully, they're gonna have a fight. That's kind of cool, actually. I will fly around them. And I'll fly north now, because they should be fighting about 5 kilometers off my, to the east. And that should be alright. I was just looking at the, thinking, oh, I want to go to the lithium first, then the gold, then the other lithium. But now we'll definitely do gold, lithium, lithium. Oh man, they're attacking each other. This is so cool to watch that in the distance, see all the tracers and the missile fire and such. Let's get back to my ship here, and we'll zoom in on these guys. Oh. That's cool. Transport courier and its defensive ships. They're firing off all these missiles at each other. And oh, am I getting fired at? I'm within 3 kilometers of this. Yes, I'm getting missiles fired at me. Oh my god. And also, please don't fire at those. Speed up. Let's get out of here. I'm too close to that fighter docking station. All these tracking missiles trying to eat me. Ah! Get out of 5-kilometer range. Then they won't be able to track you anymore. God damn. This desert is deadly, man. There's NPCs fighting each other constantly. There's that docking station trying to eat me. Like, dude. Okay, we're back flying north. Back to safety. I can slow down again. Back down to 75 meters a second. But what? How many missiles did you have? Okay, a couple missile launchers on this thing. But holy crap. That would be painful to try to take out. Although, thankfully, majority of the stuff that I run into in this desert will be temporary. Because once I fly all the way back to base, which is like literally on the other side of the planet, 85 kilometers east there, this stuff will despawn. Because that's just the game. I'll be too far away from it. Except the few permanent bases, like the base up here at the Gold, that we're going to go fly to right now. That'll stick around because it's one of the permanent bases. But let's go see what is at this Gold. And I believe there's actually oil over there on the right side. There's an iron node back there with an enemy base as well. But I am already past it. I might fly past it on the way out of here. But we should be cruise control for the next couple minutes here to reach the Gold. Oh, there it is. There's gold in them thar hills. That is one giant gold patch. I don't want to fly too close to this thing. So let's try to say, let's get some altitude here. 1100? Let's go to 2000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on my plus 100 altitudes. And we'll climb up and take a look from up on high at this gold field. Now, from the map that I have, it shows that it's in the bottom right, but I wonder if that's just an issue with, you know, when he's putting a map together for this thing. It's not actually going to be in the bottom right of the thing. Ah, no, it's going to be like smack dab in the middle. So there is the ROS Desert Base. And also, we've got a... Oh, woo, look at that! A mine! We got lots of stuff spawning around here. Let's go fly over that. Real quick. Get that on camera. Nice. Yeah, what do we have here? Looks like a couple turret emplacements. Donnelly Mine, a couple buildings, and looks like some sort of radio communication tower in the center and an air control tower or something on the right. Very cool. Get out of that camera, and as we fly over it here, I will mark up a GPS. And it's the Donnelly Mine? Yeah. Donnelly Mine. GPS, boom. Donnelly Mine. mine. Probably spelling that incorrectly, but whatever. I can always fix that later. That is marked up. I hope that kind of stuff sticks around after I fly away, because I really would like to salvage that as I come over here and attempt to set up a base. Because the plan is to sail over to the coast, then build some kind of desert rover to then drive through here. So then as that rover approaches, I can use these various dunes for cover, probably park behind that one, and then attack this on foot or with a tank. And the same thing here, let's fly over this one. Hopefully they're okay with me flying within like a kilometer or two of them. Might want to grab another few hundred meters of altitude. And I can do that as the gold base here. There we go, 2,500 meters. That should be outside of all of their weapon ranges, including mine, although I have my turret turned off here. ROS Desert Base. A no craft spotted? Okay. It's okay, I'm friendly. Can I get any higher is a good question. Because I'd like to get a waypoint that's essentially... Oh, no, 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 don't launch, don't launch, don't launch. We'll just get a waypoint right here. And we shall fly away. And also, we need to max out our speed right now. I'd like to not fight. I'd like to just run. I am not really equipped for a fight right now. I am a ground attack aircraft. I am not a fighter craft. Alright, that's the desert base spotted. And thankfully we are going in a direction that is okay. We just need to ever so slowly make a small turn to our left here, and we'll start heading towards the lithium. But at least we've spawned the desert base. We know that it does not like me when I'm within 3 kilometers or so of it. And so we shall see. That is going to be the desert. This is ROS Desert Base. Excellent. And we are outrunning their response craft. Very good. We'll turn back to the left here and probably drop a few hundred meters. 400 meters probably. Or just get down to some thicker atmosphere so we can really kick up the meter per second into about 100 or so. My plane should be telling me what it's trying to get to. I'm trying to get to 95. And it is not capable of that at 100% thrust. So we are maxing out our engines right now. But we are leaving the enemy in our dust. And with max engines, we still have 3 hours of flight. So we should have more than enough speed to get home after that. But good. We will now drop it down to 75 meters as our cruising speed, as we have outrun the enemy. Right, that is the gold scouted. It was kind of scary, but we we pissed them off. Next thing should be there's actually a nickel patch over here with another enemy base, although I don't think I need to scout that, as on the map it's just a small outpost. So, not really concerned about going there, and nickel isn't really an important thing for me. And so, I think we head south to the lithium, which will be another few minutes of flying here as we proceed to scan the horizon with the camera. So we've traveled a little ways away from that mine. There's about 40 kilometers. We've found what looks to be one of the roads that the map maker put in for you to follow to find the different patches of stuff. So I think this will take us to our desired ore patch, because there is an ore patch right in front of us. And if I am not mistaken and I'm reading this map correctly, that should be the lithium, because there should be a ore patch just to the left. Yes, that's copper right over there. So that's lithium and that's copper. And the enemy base should be right along here, right along the road, I believe. So we'll see if that base pops up. Now, these are pirates. They're desert raiders. And I'm not sure how organized they are. Like, if I had done any attacks, like, I even just got close to that base over there, they launched a whole sortie against me. So, I wonder how it is with the pirates. If I fly over them, are they going to care as much? Which I wonder. Oh god, what do we got there? We got ore processing. Ooh, missiles, missile, missile, missile. Turn, 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 turn. Full speed. Oh god. I gotta continue flying away from them, but I still need to do some lateral movement, because otherwise I won't dodge the missiles. But I need to get over 5 kilometers away. Oh, let's do a turn here. Oh my god, they're so close. That got me a lot of distance. Ooh. See, tracking missiles, even though I can use them, they make it so it's very deadly. Okay, they're not firing anymore. Holy shit. That was exciting. But there's the lithium outpost. It's right in the smack dab middle of it, too. Whoa, hey! Hey! Fuck off! I'm 6K away from you. Stop firing missiles at me. I didn't think you can reach me here. Or is it this base now? Is it the lithium base shooting at me? Oh my god. Well, at least I spotted the lithium base. I'm going to fly away this way for a second. I'm going to drop myself back down to 75 here. I need to conserve my fuel. I need to make sure that I can actually get home. I still have 88%. I have lots of fuel, but if I'm not in emergency situation, I shouldn't be pushing the throttle hard. That's for sure. And then let's swing back in, facing towards them here. And then I want to flip into my camera and zoom in on this base. What is there? Is it anything I need? There's a fair amount of wind turbines. I don't see any missile turrets. I don't see any... I think I see a few Gatling guns, and that's it. Because there's one up there. And such. Okay. So in that case, at this altitude, I think I can fly over it or relatively near it. But let's see. I'm already flying in the direction I kind of need to go, so that's good. So let's try to eke ourselves close to it. 3 kilometers? I know a craft spotted. Okay. So they're probably the same of 3 kilometers or so. So we will throw this GPS up here right now. And this is the lithium mining outpost. And we'll just continue on going and not piss these guys off. Lithium mining outpost. Alright, so kind of want to grab the spectator camera, bring it over here. What were you shooting at me with? This is an ore processing outpost. It just has a single missile turret. I could bombard this thing to death. It has one defensive turret. Oh, but this thing, it's using a custom turret. Oh, that's so cool. But I could hit this thing because it wouldn't be able to defend itself. It would only have missiles, and it can't defend against my missiles with its missiles, that's for sure. But we'll fly south here to get out of range of these guys, and then we'll turn back and start heading east. Start heading home. Should be good. Turn back there. And what about this place? Was my scouting correct? Yeah, it only really has one GAT. Ah, some interior turrets and such. But that's I actually really like the look of this mining outpost. This will be really fun to assault on foot. I think I'll take like a jackal tank, something like that. My design that I used on Split C series, and I can build one. The jackal itself wouldn't drive across this desert. I'd load it into some sort of troop carrier, drive it over here, deposit the troop carrier, and it would have like air defenses and such to act as like a mobile anti-aircraft base, and then I would drive in with the tank and shoot off some of these turrets and then move through on foot. I think that would be awesome. But for now, it is flying back to the east, which we should be enough south now. And we can see that there is the road here. So that would be the road up to the lithium. There should be... Actually, yeah, there it is. It's right over there. There's an iron patch. And... Oh, Fortress Tower. Fuck no. I'm diverting around that. That thing's going to have a ton of missiles. I don't want to deal with it. We'll just follow the road here. Back. And then this should take us along the bottom of the continent. Which, actually, if I wanted to, I can fly over these red mountains here. And there is an aluminum node there, then a titanium node, then the lithium node, and then back out into the ocean, fly all the way home. Alright. So let's go over these red mountains and see what we got. And surprisingly, even at my altitude, as I'm flying along here, I haven't changed altitude, and that mountain has risen up to meet us. So that thing's tall. I bet I would barely be able to get, because I'm thinking I'm sitting at like 2,000, 2,500 or so over the desert terrain. So that's a tall mountain. But here we are. Okay, this is titanium, if I'm not mistaken. A nice little cove, actually, that this titanium's in. Water access, surrounded by cliffs, fairly tucked away and defensible if you wanted it to be. We still have the altitude here, so I'm not sure when the base is going to show up. But it says that there is an enemy, like the pirate main base, but I think it's actually over there on that plateau. Is it? Let's move over, because that plateau looks like it's been groomed a little bit to you know, like shaped and landscaped so that it could fit a base on it. I believe this is the location. And then north of here, right there, that's the lithium. That's the big lithium that's close to me. So that's probably going to be the lithium that I'm going to be using. But that's going to require me to get rid of all these pirates, which is going to be an annoyance. Come on, pirate base. Where the heck are these pirates? Oh, there's something loading. There it is. There it is. Hard left. Hard left. Outpost Beta. Oh, okay. So it's down there by the water. Jeez. Let's go take a look at that thing. This is a big pirate outpost. Not that heavily armed. Just a pair of triple gun emplacements. Some anti-personnel, some light turrets. The rest of it probably have to be clearing from the internal. But that is okie dokie. So that actually shouldn't be that bad, because if you think about it, whoa, jeez, that is bombardable from the water. So I can literally get in my boat and sail over there and then sit a couple kilometers away in the water and just beat the absolute living shit out of that place. And then easy access. I don't have to worry about these cliffs or anything. I can drive, I can offload a tank, drive up here, drive over and take out this base. So this actually might be the better spot to strike the lithium from. I have the patrol boat. It should be enough to, should it take that out? I would have to load a tank on that somehow. And there is the lithium mining outpost. So again, this is probably within 3 kilometers. They'll yell at me. So I'll just get within 3K and then make it a waypoint. And then we should be good. And there's that fighter docking station that I saw at the beginning of the episode that I then flew away from. So as soon as they talk to me, I'll make the waypoint. And then we'll turn hard right. And I believe that's all the scouting I really need to do today. But we can just stay on station for a minute and talk about this. So that'll be a lithium mining outpost as well. But this one is the close. And this other one is the far. And we can go over here and mark up the DRA outpost. The other thing we can do is, because we have them loaded, we can try bombarding one of these places with our missiles. Just seeing how they work. We got, yeah, the same as the other place. Okay. So what we could do is, as we're coming in here, we've got that DRA outpost. And once we're in range, within 5 kilometers, we'll just give them a full barrage. Give them all 6. And then run away. Oh yeah, baby. And we'll pop into spectator for this. Does not want to see this. Boom, 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 boom. We hit them. And they are under attack, requesting support. Where are they going to get support from? I'm not sure, but I have the ability. I'm close enough. Let's give them another barrage. Then we will set our plane to fly away and go into the camera here. Here comes the missile barrage. Defenses are opening up. Missile barrage right into them. Right for their power systems. Ooh, that opened that up into some of their interior. And their respawn pod there. Their medical bay. That's actually kind of cool to have those missiles as the bombardment that they are. But I think I agree with that plan. We can get our boat, get it all fixed up, make a tank, and load it onto the boat. Will that be the scout boat or the Discovery? I'm not exactly sure. We can just start flying home here, but we want to go a little bit north because we don't want to fly over the that island. It's owned by somebody else. We can sail down here and bombard this outpost to take that outpost out and to take over the area. That gives us access to a titanium deposit if we need it. And then we can offload a tank to both take out that outpost and also drive up and take out the lithium mining outpost. And then once we have the lithium, we can start making lithium-ion batteries, man. And then all of my planes and all of my stuff can start running on battery packs. And for the gold, it's a little more complicated than that. As there really isn't a good way to land here. I mean, we just have to land somewhere here and then drive up this hill and over, and then it's just like a 30-kilometer... Yeah, it's like a 30-kilometer drive to the desert mine from wherever we land here, which is kind of annoying. Past the iron deposit, which is here, with an enemy base at it. Alternatively, we can land in the north here, and we can just get over the mountain somehow, which might be a little difficult, but we're much closer. It's only about, well, you know, 10k, 12k from the beach. We have to drive over a mountain. But once we're on top of the mountain, we can literally see it from there, and we could set up like a missile barrage location so many kilometers away, and then just literally barrage the enemy base with missiles, which might be kind of fun. But overall, I think I have a better idea of how the desert is laid out now and how I want to approach it. Because before, my original plan was to like go here, build a big desert crawler thing, and go over and take that over. But I'm wondering if that's even required, and if I should just do that by, say, oh, yeah, because I think I want to get the resources out of this place with planes. Where realistically, for the lithium, I can use the cargo plane as well, but it's actually relatively okay and near the coast that I could pipeline it to the coast, and it wouldn't be that ridiculous. But for here, I think I need to maybe take this C-130 and either upgrade it or make another one that has like 1 billion rockets on it, and then just sit near this thing, circling it like 4 kilometers out with a bunch of defense turrets on the thing, and just bombard rockets for about half an hour into it. And then once it's dead, I can land and use the plane to build up a miner, and then I can start getting gold. The thing is gold is not as important. Yes, it is. I need it, but I still have some. Where lithium, I literally have none. So once I have lithium, I can start doing some cooler stuff. Because it's been a while since I've been able to move up the industrial overhaul sort of track, you know, like the progression track. But with that, with this lithium, I mean, this is open, flat, easy ground. I could literally just shoot pipelines straight across here, right up onto this ridge line, right up onto this ridge line, onto this ridge line, down to the coast. Done. It would work quite well, actually. So I think that is what I'm going to do. And for now, it's just time to fly home. Which, if I'm not mistaken, I just need to check my map here. I am past the island where people don't like me. we're heading towards Cobalt, actually. And we're just going to take a nice right turn and head home towards our runway, which we should actually be able to land at, which is awesome because it's built up enough for that. And while it wasn't that exciting of an episode, we got a lot of information, and I have a game plan for about the next 10 episodes now of what I need to do. Because, like, next time I stream, we'll be cleaning up just random scrap around the base just to clean up the base and have things start to spawn at the base again. The reason why so much stuff was spawning out here in the desert and nothing's been spawning at base is because I have a dozen ship carcasses sitting around my base that I haven't cleaned up yet, and therefore are probably taking up all the spawn slots that nothing can spawn there. And then next episode, we can modify either the Discovery or the patrol ship, or maybe even just make a cargo ship of some kind that can take a tank on it, build a Jackal, because I like that design, and then we can sail on over there and bring the Jackal into the desert and blow up some of those things and get the lithium. Once we have lithium, we can upgrade all of our stuff from lead-acid batteries to lithium-ion, and we can then upgrade the the C-130 into an AC-130 with a whole bunch more defensive cannons, and then go off to the desert to the north and get the gold. Bombard that base and destroy it. But for now, I think that's it. We've successfully scouted the desert. As we're heading back, we actually have 83% fuel left. We got 7.5 hours of fly time to get back our 46 kilometers now. So we should easily get home with plenty of fuel remaining, which is cool. That means that quite easily, this plane, if I wanted to, I could fly around the planet and land with plenty of fuel. Gasoline is efficient. That's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and good hunting out there, fellow space engineers.